It's time for Talking Sports, Birmingham's only weekly sports update to put you in the game. Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. Now, here is your winning action host, Kip Kiefer, and the legend.
It's Saturday morning. It's 10:30 a.m. You are watching ABC 3340. What does all that mean, legend?
Woo! You know what time it is. Talking sports, baby. Basketball, football, baseball. We do it all, Kip.
We have a jam-packed show for you today. Cannot wait to bring you up to date on all that's happening at Birmingham Greyhound Racing. This is going to be a sensational Saturday. So much on the agenda.
Yeah, huge day out there, ladies and gentlemen. Horses, dogs, baseball, hockey. I mean, everything, Kip. Final Four, baby. It's Saturday. Time to party.
It's going to be fantastic. Let's start the show by congratulating our four Final Four folks who are going right along with their teams to the big dance in Minneapolis. Here they are, and Chris Abernathy drawing the Auburn Tigers. Very fortuitous. When he got a fifth seed, I wonder if he said, oh, well, I'm probably not going to have much of a chance. Remember, we highlighted the one seeds on the first show right after the drawing. Only one of those, Justin Dickinson and those Virginia Cavaliers, advance. We've also got a couple other contestants going on. Congratulations, all you guys, $100 in points. We would like to give Legend $100, see what kind of damage he can do.
I could do some damage right there. I got the great honor to meet Chris. He picked up his 125 points.
Nice, because he had 25.
And the only thing Chris told me was, I'm kind of confused and kind of divided. Auburn is doing this for me. And I feel the same way. Auburn has won me a lot of money, but I'm sure conflicted right now, Kip, about this Auburn situation.
Well, speaking of that, I have to give you a tremendous amount of credit. Before the tournament started, this is during the SEC tournament.
Yes.
I asked you on this program 3 weeks ago, is there anybody out there that you've seen play that you think could make a deep run in this tournament? And you, Mr. Alabama Crimson Tide, Mr. stepson to Nick Saban, you declared, watch out for the Auburn Tigers.
Yes, but Bruce, why couldn't you came to Alabama? We love you, Bruce. I mean, we give you more than Auburn can give you, Bruce. I mean, you had to see it coming, Kip, because March is all about guard play, and the Auburn Tigers absolutely have the best backcourt in the country with Brown and Harper. And when you have great guards in March, I mean, March is all about the guards, and we've seen it, we predicted it, and as bad as I hate it, it came true.
You know, there's so many things that come to mind as we've watched this. And one of them, the joy of watching you have to celebrate Auburn's success is great. If they win the national championship, are we going to get a War Eagle out of you?
No, I can't do
You
it.
just can't do
I
it.
just can't say it. If you pull it for Auburn, turn your Alabama official card in today.
It's amazing watching Crimson Tide Nation, because I think most Alabama fans would be loath to admit it, but I think they're excited that Auburn's in the Final
We're
Four.
into spring football right now, Kip. We're not really worried about this. This is a secondary sport. And besides, Auburn's a basketball school.
Oh,
we talked
wow.
about this a while back. You know, come football season, they're down there with Kentucky now, you know, and Vanderbilt. So they're a basketball school. Give them their shining moment, Kip.
Well, let's talk about Auburn, how they've gotten there, because there's so many interesting aspects to this. And, you know, they had the nice winning streak at the end of the season. They swept through the SEC tournament 4 in a row. They've knocked down the triple blue bloods. Kansas tick, North Carolina tack,
Wow.
Kentucky toe. And they're in the Final
Wow.
Four. But there's one game that nobody's talking about or remembering. Remember the first round of the NCAA tournament?
Yes.
If you're a New Mexico State Aggie right now, aren't you sitting there going, we were at the line with a chance to win the game, and this team's in the Final Four now? That's the fine line. That's what makes this event so amazing, because Auburn came this close to not even getting out of the first round.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to win a national championship in college basketball. It's been an extraordinary feat by Auburn. And I'll just be honest with you, Kip, the one thing that rings in my head as I watch this tournament, if I was a coach in college basketball and you was a guard and you couldn't shoot free throws, give my scholarship back, please.
You make a free throw.
Yeah, make a
That has
free
altered
throw.
so many games.
So many games.
Jared Harper is the hero of the hour, the smallest guy on the court. He took over the Kentucky game, and John Calipari making his $10 million a year. did nothing to stop him.
You know, John Calipari reminds me of Bobby Cox when he was with the Atlanta Braves, Kip. He really does. Them careers run so parallel. He's won one one championship when he should have won many, just like Bobby Cox. And they worship this guy, and I just feel like he does less with more than anybody in the country.
He's just been given a lifetime contract.
That's
Kentucky.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You could have got me for $250,000 a year, Kentucky.
When we come back, we are going to break down the Final Four and tell you what to look for today. I know Legend's itching to talk about that other game, but we got to stick with round ball for one more week. We'll have that and a whole lot more. You are watching Talkin' Sports. Don't go away.